What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and I have a co-host with me today, the man that I hit in the butt with a keyblade. I think it was Oblivion.
No.
It was one Oathkeeper.
Yeah, I think it was Oathkeeper. I'm pretty sure it was Oathkeeper. That's right. That's Ron. Ron hitting the backside there with the Oathkeeper keyblade. If you missed it, too darn bad, because we're going to edit that out of the YouTube.
Yeah.
This is one of those exclusive little bits there.
Can we edit that out? I think we're going to keep it because that is ancient history.
We'll get a vote. We'll get a vote at the
cosplayed. Indeed. So today we're going to unbox the Bring Arts Roxas from Kingdom Hearts 3. This is the Kingdom Hearts 3 version. I don't know if there's any difference between that or Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's look at the box real quick. This is pretty much it. That's all you get. That's pretty plain. We're going to open it up. We're going to see how it is in terms of paint detail. And what else, Ron?
Oh, we're going to look at articulation and scale. I'm just going to cut to the chat real quick. Kevin's asking, what was that? What was that? That's the Bring Arts Roxas.
Yeah, it's the Bring Arts Roxas. That's right, on twitch.tv/Dstar01. We're looking at the Bring Arts Roxas. Roy, take us to the top cam. Let's see what we're dealing
Coyote. Let's make this happen.
Let's see what we're dealing with here.
You get the old Pokemajigger and then open that one up. No, that pick. Yeah, no, we've picked the Roxas.
Yeah, we picked the Roxas
to do first.
See, this is a pick.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey Dex, what's the price on this here Roxas?
This guy's looking to be $69.99 at www.dstartoys.com. That's right, you can get this figure at www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. And I cannot wait to open this one up. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite action figures, or actually video game series and action figures. I collected the old school ones as well as the newer ones. I'm pretty psyched about this one just because you get not one, but two keyblades. Whoa.
Hey, Animator, that's a good point, too. Just looking at him real quick, I did get an Ichigo vibe out of it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I know we usually don't do accessories, so let's just look at this one real quick. You get a Kingdom Hearts stand, which looks really cool, and we're going to look at that at the showcase at the end of the video. So, Ron, let's look here. What are we looking at here? Ooh, let's go to the front cam.
Let's go up front.
Ooh, look at this.
That's right, Dylan. More pogs in the chat.
And look at that. Look at those beautiful eyes.
Look at that.
The blonde hair doesn't have gradients. Should it have gradients of like white to blonde? I don't think so.
I don't think so
either. This looks good, yeah? Yeah, this looks good. And let's look at the Organization 13 cloak. Is it a cloak? Did I say that right? It's a cloak. Yeah, it's a cloak. Let's call it a cloak.
That's a trench coat.
Yeah, it's trench coat, cloak, whatever you want to call it. It is just a plain
Stop.
black. Why?
Kevin never played Kingdom Hearts. He has no idea what's going on.
He's never played Kingdom Hearts?
Don't worry, buddy. I've never played it either. I just know about it.
Don't make me break down Kingdom Hearts right here, right now on twitch.tv/Dstar01. Don't. It's too long. No, you're going to get bored. You're going to be bored.
Here's the TLDR version of it. Okay, think Final Fantasy mixed with Disney properties.
There you go.
Long story short.
Yeah, the story is very complicated. So continuing on with the figure, plain black cloak, Roxas head. That's pretty much it. This is his design in the game. That's really all you should expect. Let's look at the pants here. Just standard black pants, black boots, nothing else. Now, Ron, let me ask you something. This midsection, does this annoy you, yes or no?
Does that annoy me? A little bit there because it creates a very weird form.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. Under normal circumstances, when you look at a figure that has a lower, like a kilt or a skirt or something like that, you're going to see what we see here. But personally, because of that fact, then it cuts in a little bit, goes up, and then we get another cutout moving outward for your chest. It creates a really weird form, in my opinion.
But it allows you to do a lot more articulation here. Let's see here. So you can definitely get some ab crunches and stuff like that, which we will segue into articulation and
scale.
That's right. We're going to go right into articulation and scale. Ron, can you take this away, please? Let's see what we're dealing with here.
Boom shakalaka.
How tall is this guy?
Boom goes the dynamite. We are at about 6 3/4 there from the bottom of them Disney boots right up to the tippy top.
5 3/4, almost 6.
Did I say 6?
Hold on, let me see here. At the very top of his hair, it's about 6.
Okay.
Well, a little below 6. It's below 6 inches.
Well, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not very good at measuring 6 inches.
Yeah, there you go. And let's look here. We're looking at another Bring Arts, which has been my figure of the year, I think, last year and maybe even this year, because I just love Final Fantasy VII. That is the Bring Arts Kingdom Hearts Cloud Strife. That rhymed. You like that?
So as you're a poet and you didn't know it.
I didn't know it. So as you can see, Cloud is much taller than Roxas. Of course, Cloud is in his mid-20s and Roxas is a teenager, so of course he's going to be much shorter. And of course you gotta have we have
Mickey Mouse.
No, that's not Mickey Mouse. It is Goofy.
Okay, so chat, what's Goofy? Is he a dog? Is he a cow?
And that is an SH Figure Arts Goofy. And we have
what's that one?
Ultimate Form Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2, which is also an SH Figure Arts. Here, can you stand him while I get
I will work on getting this guy in a standable position.
So these two should be about the same height, but I know SH Figure Arts does a scale smaller, so yeah. And also here is a Kingdom Hearts Donald Duck from SH Figure Arts as well. And just because we gotta have this one, Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, which he is indeed taller than the SH Figure Arts one because he's much older as well. So these two really do scale well together, but SH Figure Arts, Ron, what do you think?
I mean, all these guys, these all look great right there. If I didn't know any better, I would think that Bring Arts was an SH Figure Arts figure.
Really?
They're very similar in scale there.
Yeah, they are.
If you're not aware. But if you look at the facial features there, you can definitely see where the Bring Arts has a pointier, rounded chin versus the Figure Arts.
The SH Figure Arts one are, even though they're licensed, they're not from Square themselves. Bring Arts is actually from Square themselves, so that's why their characters look a little more accurate.
There you go.
Now, since we're dealing with Disney/Square, we got to have some Disney magic in here besides some ducks and dogs, or whatever you want to call Goofy. We have Captain America.
I got a
from
cow
Marvel
there in
11.
the chat. Someone said he was a cow.
He's a cow. Okay, all right. Well,
I don't know.
He does date a cow, so
Yeah, you never know.
not in a bad way. So anyway, here is the Marvel Legends Captain America.
How is that a bad way to date a cow?
And cow could be used derogatorily. Is that even a word?
Yeah,
I don't
want
know.
to see how many more times you can use that one. Speaking of pogs.
And SH Figure Arts Awakening Goku with a Kong custom Super Saiyan 2 head, which looks really nice as well.
It does look really nice.
There you have it.
Why do they have big shoes? Because that's just the style of animation and the character
style,
design
yeah,
for Kingdom Hearts.
Because you got to go with the Disney aesthetic, which they all have really large feet. So therefore, they have really large. All the Square characters have really large feet, and even look here at Cloud. Here, he has really large feet as well.
He does.
All right, Ron, take us away with articulation. So this is the part that I'm pretty excited about.
Let's get in here. If you'll be so kind as to be my
sure,
Mr. DeVille, we will start down here at the feet.
At the feet.
All right, we've got ourselves a toe joint here. Let me see what we got. Let me
see. Super tight? Is it super loose? I don't know. Don't break on camera. Don't break on camera. All right, we got it going. Yeah, all right.
There we go.
Good job.
Bam. Alrighty, so we've got ourselves a toe joint. Takes a little bit of working there, but if you run into a snag like that with really tight joints,
there you go.
There's a way to fix them.
You can go to
www.dstartoys.com.
That's right. You can go to www.dstartoys.com to get your very own 100% silicone oil so you can loosen up tight joints like this one.
Exactly. As we move along here to the ankle joint, what we've got is a pant cuff here, which seems to be free floating, which is kind of neat there and a great way to hide that joint.
All right.
So it'll move based when you move the feet.
That's cool.
That's actually really neat.
That's really neat.
Now, if I move this over a little bit there, it looks to me like a peg joint.
Let's see if we can get into the focus a little bit more there. There we go. Okay, that's nice.
A little bit of a peg joint there. Not too bad, all right? As we're moving along here, let's see what we got. It looks, from the back there,
double jointed knee,
to be a double jointed knee there.
Very nice.
Ooh, kind of loose. Now, not wobble loose, but
it works. I think it's good. Let me.
Yeah, you get a piece of that.
Nah, that's good. It's good. It's not super loose. It's not super tight. Ooh, we're getting out of frame here. Let's back up the camera a little bit. There you go, Ron.
Back it on up. All right.
And now we're going up the cloak to look at the giblets, as you'd like to say.
Yes. Let's see what we got going on here. It's Thanksgiving. There's the wishbone.
Can't see your thumb is.
All right, let's move that out of the way there.
All right.
Thank you for hanging out with us there, Eddie. We don't have very good lighting, so you can't really see them giblets. Let's move it on in. Move it on in.
There you go. He has two ball joints right there, so not the most durable, but you know what? Ball joints are a classic way to get the best movement out of your legs. So
and we do have a swivel. We have a separate hip swivel from the skirt.
Okay, that's good.
Alrighty. As we get to the skirt, not particularly articulated. It's actually sitting there pretty darn tight, so I don't have a whole lot of room to move it. As we get on over to that midsection, like Dexter was fiddling with there's that hip joint again. Good, pretty good on the back. Little limited on the front due to the front end of this.
Interesting.
As we get to that chest there, little bit of action. Not too bad on the ab crunch.
Oh, but look at that neck joint, though. He can actually put his chin to his chest, which a lot of action figures can't really do. Let's look at that neck joint real quick, Ron.
Stop getting ahead of yourself.
Oh, no, I want to see the neck joint. All right, fine. Let's go to the arm joint.
All right,
sorry.
let's get over here to the arm.
Let's move on.
Okay?
Let's move on.
I have a way I do these things. I can't deviate because I forget. All right? So we got ourselves a nice ball and peg joint here. It's not quite a butterfly.
It's not quite butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay.
No bicep swivel, unfortunately, folks. But do we get something at the forearm? It feels like it might, but I don't want to force it.
Yeah, that doesn't look like to be a bicep swivel right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but we do have a bend at the elbow there.
Yep, single joint, though.
Single joint.
Single joint.
Okay.
As we get over here to the wrist, very similar to the cuffs on the pants there. We've got a free-flowing cuff.
Okay.
So that's kind of neat. Does a good job of hiding that ball and peg.
Very cool.
At the wrist. Now, just what Dexter was looking for, let's go back to the feet.
No.
Neck. All right. So we've got ourselves a neck joint. Got a pretty good one there.
Wow.
Combined with the range of motion there at the head there, so we can kind of stick that neck forward and still tilt his head back just a little bit.
Because he's always sad. You have to have the sad, mopey look like that. That's kind of why he has that, I guess. Which makes a lot of sense. Oh, he's all sad. Poor Roxas. What am I? Who am I? I don't know. Well, I guess you're going to have to play my game to find out. Oh, he's all sad. Look at him. He's all sad.
Look, okay.
So
and then as we get along here, any articulation in the hair? Nope. It's just kind of a soft rubber there on the points, so you don't stab yourself to death like you do on SH Figure Arts Rage Trunks.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I can tell you have some rage against Rage Trunks.
Oh, I've like been stabbed so many times by that stupid thing.
All right, let's get some poses on. Let's see if we can do superhero landing, which is the most requested landing here on twitch.tv/Dstar01. You gotta get down on one knee, then put the fist to the ground, bam. That's how you do it. And the cuff or hand came off. Don't worry, you can just put that right back.
If you can see it, because the cuff is in the way. Bam, none the wiser. Here we are.
All right, there he goes. And Ron is using the best of his ability to rock over this Roxas right here. Oh. Okay, everyone, stand by. Oh my gosh, and this skirt is in the way.
That thing is really in the way.
It really is in the way. All right, this isn't going to be
and
on
we're
YouTube.
Falling down, folks.
We're falling.
Clap if you believe in fairies. Oh my gosh, here it goes.
His leg came off the ball peg just because we tried to do that one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so no superhero pose here, unfortunately, because all you're really going to be doing with this Roxas is posing him like this and stuff like this.
And thank you very much there, Kevin. This is a Sterling.
There you go. That's really all you can do.
Automatic.
This is really all you could do. I mean, he could do side kicks, front kicks, but like most figures that have a cloak, it's really hindering.
Really limited.
Yeah, really limited. So you could do shoryukens, albeit his hand falls off, but you gotta...
It's an extra attack.
Yeah, it's an extra attack.
No one's going to see that. They're going to block the...
So you can rock the shoryuken.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It looks more like, you know, at the end of like a teenager movie where he's like, yeah, we made it out of high school.
Don't want you forget about me. Gosh, we're so old. Anyway.
It's a good song, right?
Yeah. All right, so that's it when it comes to articulation there. It's just unfortunate that that cloak is getting in the way. There's really no way around that. Could have been softer, but then it wouldn't keep that form, which makes him look like he's part of Organization 13. So let's move on to accessories. Ron, Roy, take us to the top cam. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
Wile E. Coyote's up.
Yep. So no interchangeable faceplates, which I always appreciate because we have two heads right here, which is his angry face, his happy face, and that's really cool right there. Are we missing something here? Hold on one second.
I don't think we're missing anything. I think that one just hopped over.
Well, I'm wondering where his ice cream is. I swore he came with ice cream. Anyway, here's Oblivion, and here is Oathkeeper.
Stop yelling, Dexter. Okay.
Where is his
You
ice
like
cream?
to scream. You scream. I scream.
We all scream for
no ice cream. I'm sorry. There's no ice cream, dude.
Manual, just to prove it to you guys. 0 on the ice cream. Yeah, he doesn't come with ice cream. No sea salt ice cream here, unfortunately.
I know you have ice cream, Anthony. It's in that little cart that you push around.
Oh, wow. Anyway, let's go to the front cam. Let's look at these faces, and then we'll outfit them with the keyblades, and then we'll come up with a conclusion here. Here is the what am I face.
Oh, that came right off. That's actually a really good thing.
And here you go, Ron. You
didn't
go
have
ahead
to
and
fight
put
that on.
And then show it off to the camera there.
Ooh, look at that. I'm angry that my motion is limited.
Yes. So angry. Why is my cloak so difficult to move around in? So there's that one. And then we'll look at this other head, which is like...
It's his happy face if he had ice cream. Hey, Dexter, why would he have ice cream?
Because I'm not going into that. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 is so long. Oh, he has ice cream because he shares it with his friends in the imaginary town of Twilight Town, I think. Anyway.
Boring.
Yeah, very boring. All right, so that's about it. Let's look at the Keyblades individually.
All right.
And here is Oblivion.
Let's see if we can try to get that one.
Look at that. Oblivion has a chain that is freely moving on the inside, but they decided not to do that. So they put plastic in between the chain links, but that's okay.
I think it's a good idea. It keeps it sturdy.
Yeah,
Make sure that it doesn't fall apart there.
Right. I love the purple right here, and it looks really, really solid. Love the paint apps. It is a high gloss black. Here, let's move this back so we can get more in focus.
There we are.
So it's really glossy, and the purple right here is really nice and metallic. Let's look at this one. Now, this Keyblade, I didn't expect they would do like this. This is a really silvery, metallic, almost stainless steel Oathkeeper. To my surprise, it's supposed to be more white than it is silver, but it looks wow. And let's look here. Ron noticed this. Thank you for pointing this out, Ron. This is how it looks like on the SH Figure Arts Sora. In fact, let's look at Oblivion as well on that Sora, as he has it in the other hand. Here, you go ahead and hold this one, Ron.
I will.
And I'll hold this one. So let's compare the Bring Arts versus the SH Figure Arts Keyblades here, right? So obviously the Bring Arts one is bigger because we're dealing with a much bigger in scale figure.
That we are.
Also look at the paint apps. They are definitely different. This one, the Bring Arts, is more purple, more shiny and stuff like that. And look here, this is more white, whereas
I will
this
say,
is more stainless steel.
On the Oathkeeper, it's not a chain holding your charm. It's a piece of rope.
Oh, look at that. So the Bring Arts one has a piece of rope, whereas the SH Figure Arts one is a chain. So let's look at that.
And I will say the charm looks a little flimsy, to be honest. On the
the Pow Fruit, it's a little bit, it's a little bit more flimsy. Ron, tell me what you think. Now, come in. Let's say you just started collecting, like you love Kingdom Hearts and you started collecting the Figure Arts and the Bring Arts. Which Keyblade would you prefer?
Personally, Oblivion looks way better. But I've always been a fan of the elegant villain, and this kind of thing goes just with it. This is the kind of thing, again, Kingdom Hearts is essentially Final Fantasy mixed with some Disney properties, so I'm going to go ahead and set the Oathkeeper down, because like I said, I'm not a fan of this. This is the kind of thing you'd see Ursula or Maleficent have, or maybe even Gaston, type of thing. I dig this one. I definitely dig the Bring Arts more than the Figure Arts version. Now, while the Figure Arts does have a little bit of raised paint apps there, I do not feel that it's worthwhile. It's just something unnecessary. Right. Whereas the Bring Arts one, it's much less subtle, or much more subtle, I should say, and you can only kind of catch it in the light there, on the bits of the Batwing. The chain is much more pronounced. I feel it looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, totally. I see what you mean there. What about the main question, my favorite Keyblade, the Oathkeeper? Let's talk about this.
Alrighty.
Before we come up with a conclusion, I outfit this guy. I don't know if I know you have a thing for platinum and shiny things, but for me, I'm all about the original design. I kind of like it in this white form better than the stainless steel form. Ron, tell me why you would prefer this one. Do you prefer this one?
Why I would prefer that one over that one? Honestly, I don't. I feel that the fade and the colors there makes it look a little lower quality, personally.
Personally. Okay.
Excuse me. I get choked up when I talk about action figure accessories.
Okay.
Whereas the SH Figure Arts one, the white, it just stands out so much better. I mean, if you look at the detail in the Oathkeeper versus this one's Oathkeeper.
Oh wow, you're totally right. This one has the heart. I know why they did that. I totally just realized why. After all these years, I totally got why he doesn't have a heart in his. Oh my gosh. Epiphany.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert. All right. But if you look at Final Form,
what is wrong with me?
Roxas over there, his white suit goes so much better with that white blade. Whereas if we were to swap in with the Bring Arts, definitely not the same.
Okay. So there you have it. We're going to outfit this guy, and then we will come up with a conclusion. So talk amongst yourselves.
Or talk to the disembodied head of, if you didn't know any better, of Cloud.
And now we can come up with a conclusion of the Bring Arts Roxas. Is this figure worth the money? I'd have to say yes. Is there negatives? Absolutely. And that honestly cannot be helped. If you want to keep the aesthetic of Organization 13, you have to have the cloak look like that. Could it be looser? Maybe, but honestly, I like the way that looks, and I'm probably just going to keep him as that. This is my favorite form of Roxas in Kingdom Hearts, so therefore I have to say this is definitely a buy. But Ron, will you be opposing me today?
I would oppose you only because I'm not that interested in this particular figure.
Okay, all right, I understand.
Or this particular line. Now, as I'm looking at this thing, while it's neat and it does have some features to it, personally, the position of the cloak really kills my desire to have something like this.
Okay.
When you have a figure, you want to be able to pose it. You want to be able to do silly things with it. You want him to be able to ride a unicorn and things of that nature.
Right.
Unfortunately,
but the cloak does not allow that. Yeah, I've been messing around with it. It's just really difficult, as you can see right there. And not to mention, these hands are a little bit loose. But Fixer Elixir that you can get where, Ron?
At www.dstar01toys.com. All right.
Fix that up really nicely. I have to say, this hand in particular has been really loose and cannot fit into that peg. So we're just going to take this cuff off right now.
So you can see it, so you can get that one plugged in there. You can find nice things like this particular Bring Arts
there you go.
Roxas there at dstartoys.com. Maybe even Pogs one day. when Pogs come back.
No.
What you guys
don't bring Pogs back,
what
Ron.
You need to do
don't bring Pogs back. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That is our opinion. I'm going to stop you right there so you don't bring Pogs back.
Email customer service, ask for Pogs.
Anyway, guys. Nintendo wants to play for Slammers. Anyway, guys.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always going to know when we post new videos. And don't forget to visit my link tree down in the description down below and visit my Patreon. The top tier patrons get free action figures like this one just by being top tier. Wow, isn't that awesome?
That is actually pretty darn cool.
That's pretty rad. Anyway, guys, Ron, you have anything else you want to say?
Are you giving Pogs?
Fine, Ron. You know what? If they're top tier on my Patreon, you can give them as many Pogs as you want. There, I just said it.
All right, there it is, folks. Hey, you become a top tier on the Patreon. You're going to get some Pogs, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
You will get some Pogs.
No. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys next time.
Spam the chat with Pogs.
Stop with the
Spam
Pogs.
some Pogs.
Stop with the Pogs. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.